say because
It was muted. Okay, so when my OBS crashed, it didn't like, oh my god, this game's loud as fuck. So when my OBS crashed, it didn't like save every change to the setting that I made. And that includes literally everything I did. So I had to redo everything. And I did not notice that we were not talking. We were not unmuted. Which like yeah, we were also just yapping. Anyway, we're playing 428 Shibuya Scramble. So if you guys know anything about this, no you don't. Yeah, the BGM is fun. I like this game.
Listen, I will have to watch with the stream muted because your voice and my voice will be going over the audio. So I'm just
That's entirely fair. There's no voice acting in this game. The one with the yellow mascot game? Yes? No. Kinda. You'll see. Why are people in here? Anyway, the graphics are really good for like 2008. This was a Wii game.
You can't just drop that shit like casually. Like, oh yeah, this is a Wii game. Like,
yeah, this was originally for the Wii.
I'll be honest. Like,
oh, hello.
The Wii era was very innovative.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Oh.
Yo, the Prime sub.
Whoa! The Prime sub. Holy shit!
Coming through.
Thank you, Cece, for the Prime. Thank you, Flip Flop Gender. So I came free with my Xbox.
No. Xbox gamer.
Oh, I gotta move you a little bit. You're kind of going over the subtitles. Do you mind just like scooting in a little closer, man?
You can just shrink me down. It's fine. You can make me a silly little guy.
No, it's okay. We can just.
Okay. I mean.
We can just be a little. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just kind of moving over a little bit. Okay, we're good. Dude, these graphics are insane. Yeah, it has. The Wii, it does have a lot of really good games that are just never gonna leave the system. So context, Jared, because I haven't been fully honest with you. This visual novel is real people.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's all just live action.
Yeah, like I was going to say something and be like, this is really like some like It's Always Sunny Full House type like sky shots. that you're watching.
Yeah.
That makes sense that it's all like a live action VN. Now that you said there's no voice acting, that's understandable. But this kind of reminds me of this old like Texas Ranger shooting games, right? Where like you would go through and it'd be like real life actors like as you played the game.
Oh, that's kind of cool though.
Yeah. No, it's like it was really really cool. Where it was just like essentially you were like a desperado and you were like going over to take like help like take back a town taken by bandits and stuff.
Oh, that's actually really neat.
I think Game Grumps played it one time.
Oh, nice. No, yeah, please do. As you play through the game, the various mechanics will be explained. In 428, you follow the stories of multiple protagonists at once. Your decisions impact their experiences as you read the story. No voice actor visual novel is so fun when you get friends to do funny voices. So true! It's very funny. What does the day hold in store? Their fate is in your hands. So Jared, you're going to be calling the shots. Hopefully, you can see them all through to the end. I still have never beaten this game. I bought this game like 4 years ago. It's one of my favorite visual novels, and I just haven't gotten around to beating it.
Understandable.
To
So,
start, we'll have two
you putting
characters.
me in
Mm-hmm.
the reins here just means we're
Mm-hmm.
guaranteed the bad ending if there is one.
Oh, don't worry. There are plenty.
Oh boy.
Some bad endings are necessary to continue the story, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
I
like
see.
you'll see, because we're playing 5 characters at the same time. Hi, Nix, welcome back.
Oh, okay. Then I have a game I need to send you.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
mhm.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Okay. To start, you'll have
Look,
two characters, Shinya Kondo and Achi Endo. Let's begin by checking out Kano's story. So we're just gonna. It's so early 2000s. It's so
right.
Y2K. Do you want to voice him?
I can if you like me to.
Sure.
Okay. Just 2 more minutes to go. Shinikana noted the time again on his watch, scowling at the slow creep of the second hand. The time was 9:58 a.m. Furrows of the fuck's that word?
Consternation.
Furrows of consternation creased his forehead. Never seen that word before in my
You
life.
haven't? To be fair, the
No.
only place I've seen this word is in 428.
It, see, wow, what a specific experience to have to know that word. So, he wasn't nervous, but he knew better than to expect everything to go smoothly. Keeping a level head was proving rather difficult.
Yeah, Shiro, you've seen this game before. What's this game
There is
called?
no room for
42.
failure. Oh,
What's this game called? 428 Shibuya Scramble. Yeah.
lives are on the line here.
You can't see it, but I'm grinning like a madman. I'm so glad I get to show people this game again.
He eyed his surroundings. Was the perp really going to show up? When? Where would he be coming from? How would he make his approach?
Make them play the entire game? Yeah, genuinely. That's what I need to do for myself in order to finish it.
The Shibuya Scramble was as packed as ever. A throng of people crossing this way and that way, blissfully unaware. The dozens of detectives hidden in its midst.
There's so many, dude. All right, another minute and a half. Oh shit, that was him. My bad. My bad.
Taking my lines, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a theater kid. I have to. This makes me want to play that Japanese exclusive horror Wii game. Which one? There are so many of them.
Which one? There is a lot of JP exclusive horror games. What about that one that got taken down from PlayStation?
PT?
You know the one I'm talking about? PT, yeah.
Yeah, the playtest. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a good one.
Play all the ones. True.
I played
So,
PT. It was very good. Oh,
a
Ikeni no
mere 30
Yoru.
seconds had passed. What? Oh. Detective Kano had been with the enforcement arm of Shibuya's criminal affairs section for a year now, but he'd never been part of a big operation that. Fuck. He'd never been part of an operation this big before. He eyed the young woman standing beside the statue up ahead. She was small enough to get lost in the crowd. She carried a nondescript attaché case.
Oh, do you need me to stream the game, like, for you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I just realized there's like a whole delay. I forgot. Oh yeah, Paranorma Site! I need to play it. It's been on my radar for so long.
I was addicted to that game and played through it entirely. That's one of the, that's a VM that I've actually played outside of the non-existence of You and Me.
Not enough delays. Need to watch a stream of the stream for the real effect. I just restream it.
Hitomi Osawa, age 19. The attaché case in her hands contained a full 50 million yen in cash.
I don't remember how much that translates to. It's like a lot of money, though.
A lot of money, yeah. Yesterday, her twin sister Maria. This was the ransom payment.
Like a pirated movie before the official release?
The culprit called Hitomi last night, at home, referring to her by name and telling her to wait by the statue of Hachiko in Shibuya. It was almost time, but nothing. Kano was staring fixedly at the second hand on his watch when a homeless man sitting on the sidewalk murmured just loud enough for him to hear.
Do you want me to take the homeless guy?
Do you want to be the homeless guy? I don't mind.
Yeah.
I've done VA work. I'm cool with whatever.
Come on, Kano, quit looking at your watch so much. What if the kidnapper sees you? Wait, who's doing the narration? You're doing the narration. Okay.
Kano tried to look nonchalant as he lifted his eyes, but the scruffy character continued.
You're too nervous. Just relax already. The homeless guy was just gonna join your party. This isn't Yakuza. He does look like the Yakuza character.
Suspicious, Sasayama. Kano frowned. Why would some homeless guy be talking to me? Yuji Sasayama was the senior officer of the Shibuya Precinct's Criminal Affairs Division, 5 years older than Kano.
Some words and phrases in the text appear in blue. These are called tips. Press the tab key to underline a tip, and then press space. This will let you read some extra info relating to that word or phrase. There are tips containing general knowledge and ones that are 428 specific. These are marked with this one and 428 respectively. Fucked up and tragic. 4 out of 10, I can't create a homeless army. The official name is the Shibuya Central Precinct, responsible for the approximately... responsible for the safety of I'm tired. Responsible for the safety of approximately 200,000 people in 32 neighborhoods, including Urehara, Uguisu Danicho, Uregawa-cho, Ebisu, Ebisu Nishi, Ebisu Minami, Oyama-cho, Kamiyama-cho, Sakuragaoka-cho, Sasazuka, Sarugaku-cho, Shibuya, Shoto, Jingumai, Shinsen-cho, Jinyan, Sendagaya, Daikanyama-cho, Dongenzanka, Tomigaya, Nanpei-daicho. I've never actually had to read these out loud. Nishihara, Hategaya, Hachiyama-cho, Hatsudai, Higashi, Hiro, Honmachi, Maruyama-cho, Motoyogoi, Yoyogi-cho, Yoyogi, and Yoyogi Kamizono-cho.
So there's no Kamurocho there?
Well, Kamurocho is...
Kiryu's got that shit on lock.
Be fair, Kamurocho is just Kabukicho.
Alright, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. My bad.
He always went a little overboard with disguises. Sorry.
You're good. I was too busy thinking about how I fucked up there.
How dare you, an American, for not knowing Japanese neighborhoods?
Yeah, you're right. I only know the empty lot in Kamurocho. He claimed it was all a part of the job, but word around the station was that he just liked playing dress up.
I don't blame him, though. Hey, pal, spare some change. Sasayama lurched to his feet and shuffled in close to Kano.
Hey, knock that off.
Fittingly for the part, Sasayama reeked pretty badly. No!
Ew.
No! Well, ain't so suspicious now, huh? He clung to Kano with mock camaraderie despite the younger man's attempts to pull away.
Come on, Sasayama, cut it out.
Sasayama's blithe confidence rattled Kano's nerves. Of course, there was good reason for that confidence.
This was Kano and Sasayama's jurisdiction, but they were positioned a good distance from where the handoff was to take place.
Jurisdiction, a particular region over which an organization or a member thereof has control or authority, refers here to the areas under the jurisdiction of various police precincts. The Metropolitan Police Department, at the pinnacle of Tokyo's police hierarchy, has vastly more authority than local precincts. But since many officers wind up needing to work with both, the outright rivalry between the two isn't as notable as TV dramas may make it seem.
The statue of Hachiko was surrounded by elite investigators from one of HQ's special investigation teams.
Sometimes.
You to learn some more hints?
I get to read. You're good. Sometimes 2 or more tips will appear on a single screen. Press the tab key repeatedly to change which words are underlined. Highlight the tip you wish to read, then press space. Continue pressing tab or press escape to return to reading the story. The statue of Hachiko, the bronze statue of a dog erected in 1934. The dog was famous for loyally waiting for his absent master. Well known as a meetup spot outside of Shibuya Station. Other popular meetup spots at the station are the display car for the original Tokyo 5000 series, commonly known as the Green Frog, and the Moyai statue by the west entrance. Hachiko mentioned! Hachiko mentioned! Hachiko mentioned!
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah?
So, Shibuya's just got the, like, in the... in the middle?
Yeah. He's just
Like
kind of got the
that,
dog.
Got the dog and he's got the Moy statue. That's sick.
Yeah.
As fuck.
Yeah, dude. Shibuya is really cool. HQ here refers to the Metropolitan Police Department, the Tokyo police section responsible for managing 101 precincts within the city. Japan's largest police organization, in addition to policing Tokyo, it has various other duties and authorities for maintaining public order in the capital. There's a Tuyu song about loyal dog Hachiko, and I always cry every time. Oh, yeah. I know Hachiko from when I originally played The World Ends With You, which is another amazing game that I really want to play on stream. I only think of Dogman from One Punch Man. I never finished One Punch Man. I need to.
Kano and his partner were just there to provide backup if the kidnapper attempted to flee.
Look, just try to relax. We'll be fine. Sasayama gave him a wink. A moment later, the radio squawked in Kano's ear.
All right, everyone, it's time. Keep your eyes open.
Me and the boys.
The voice coming through the earpiece was Koji Kuze, HQ's operations director.
Operations Director, the individual responsible for directing the investigation in the event of a serious crime. If a task force is set up, the Operations Director is the one who assumes command. TV dramas and other fictional accounts often feature some young prodigy from the MPD as Operations Director, but in reality, the position usually goes to a proven veteran. I don't have to read all of these out, but it's really funny. This is what chat looks like. This is just you guys. This is just you guys, yeah. This is how I imagine you guys.
Until last year,
For real,
he'd been Shibuya Precinct's head detective and Kano's supervisor. We don't know when the purpose. Okay, that one was a little too hammy. Sorry, I have like one voice, and it's like the Dick Gumshoe voice. Okay, like
It's fine. It's fine. The Dick Gumshoe voice works perfectly for this guy. Us in the headquarters making the dumbest jokes imaginable.
We don't know when the perp is going to make contact. Don't let your guard down.
Is that your Gumshoe voice?
No. Oh, Kuze's low, gravelly voice echoed in Kano's ear. Hold on. I can actually use the Gumshoe voice for this guy if it's low and gravelly. You don't sound too worried, Kuze. Kano winced at Sasuke. Oh, fuck.
You don't sound too worried, Kuze.
Kano winced at Sasayama's words. Fuck. How could the man be so nonchalant?
Dude, look at his fucking face. I love the photos because they add just so much that art could never have done for this game.
I'm gonna be honest, Sasayama has a lot of Eric Andre energy in that picture.
He really does, yeah. Dude, this entire game, Sasayama's like my favorite character.
Right. The appointed time had come and gone. Something should be happening.
Shiro, I think you've seen like the one image that's like one of my favorite images from this game.
Kano smacked himself in the thigh to release a little tension. The sound was louder than he intended. Though the suit hit his muscular physique, it did little to dampen the noise. He needed to stay focused. He might be called to action at any moment. The department handled abduction cases according to a certain standard investigation procedure. Was it an attempt to extort money, or was the motive something personal? The answer to that question determined how they deal with a criminal.
I gotta add some tags. Hang on. Visual novel. I just need to add one tag, which is we are playing a VN. Okay. Cool. Right, I think everything is good here. Okay, cool.
And based on the investigation team's initial findings this time around, they probably weren't dealing with a professional kidnapper.
Fucking amateurs.
Still, in all likelihood, it was someone with quite a long rap sheet. Probably someone who knew the family, but so far they had a few leads on who might bear such a grudge. With the situation so unclear, the plan was to apprehend whoever came to make the handoff on site.
Oh! Shit, I don't have water with me. Hang on.
You don't have water? Go get water.
Okay, hang on. I have a drink. Give me a second. I have a drink. It's not water, but it's like close enough. I have like fruit punch. Hang on.
I don't have water, but I have sugar drink.
I can't hear a single word you're saying. 2 waters? Oh shit. Hang on. Okay. 1, 2. Okay.
Lune, you need to get like one of those giant tumblers for like water and keep it next to you at all times. That's what I
usually do. I just don't have one right now.
Tisk. If the culprit ran with the money, there'd be no guarantee of the hostage's well-being.
You know, Cece, as you said that, I thought of the one TikTok voice that was like, the fog is coming, like over and over and over again, like echoing on top of each other. The fog is coming.
fog is coming. The fog is coming.
Still nothing.
Sasayama muttered. There he is. He's here. Kuze broke in, his voice spiking into an excited chirp.
Kuze's particular vocal quirk: whenever he gets overly flustered, excited, or panicked, he slips into a childish register, prone to babbling and pitching his voice. Me fucking too, Kuze.
Man, like, I do. I gotta remember that. Subject is a young male in his 20s wearing a bandana and an orange hoodie. Kuze, normally calm and stoic, was now squawking like an excited child. That only happened when he got particularly hooked up. Kano and Sasayama steeled themselves.
I don't know why it gave us like a specific tip for it if it was just gonna explain it to us in the narration.
It's like I try to give like the thing is like I want to give vocal quirks whenever you do video in general. It's like you need to have the inflections and everything.
No, absolutely.
But to know how they're supposed to speak, like. Like, after the fact, it just feels bad, man.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
They could see the subject now. A 20-something male nonchalantly approached Hitomi to talk to her. All right, people. Be ready to grab this guy. Kuze was stationed in the mobile command center, not far from the intersection, keeping tabs on the situation via video surveillance from the camera team. The young man started speaking enthusiastically to Hitomi. You gonna take this guy?
Yeah. The detectives watched. Oh, sorry.
No, go.
The detectives watched, uncertain. Was this really the kidnapper? That's gotta be him. Kano. You'll encounter selections like these during the story. These choices will change the lives of other people, in addition to changing your own fate. Use the up and down arrow keys to make your choice, and then press space. The current choice will not impact you or any of the other protagonists. It's gotta be him. Kano took a step forward and then hesitated. The situation still wasn't entirely clear. He needed to get a better look at things. Which one are we doing?
Obviously B is...
Oh, sorry. Well, did you have to use the Wii cursor in the original? Yes. Why is the woman looking at me like that? Is she, is she depressed? Yes. Yeah.
Well,
all right.
Her sister got kidnapped.
Yeah, so she's depressed. Yeah. Okay, which one are we clicking?
I'm clearly going for B.
Yeah.
Let's keep a level head here.
Yeah. The situation still wasn't entirely clear. He needed to get a better look at things. The newcomer held a bunch of letter-sized paper, which he showed to Hitomi as we went on talking. He tried to hand her one of the papers, but she pointedly ignored him. Undeterred, the man kept trying to foist it off on her. Hitomi refused to respond, becoming as motionless as the statue of Hachiko behind her. Until finally, the man gave up and walked away. Guess it wasn't him.
Kano felt the tension of the moment linger in his spine.
Guy must have been hitting on her, Sasayama muttered. Thank you for the tip on how to hit on people. Succeeding at meeting someone on the fly like this takes a special knack. Looks are also important. Sometimes, of course, the person who's just trying to get your attention out of nowhere is just trying to make a sales pitch for a product or a nearby establishment. At first glance, it isn't always easy to tell the difference. Dude, I didn't need the explanation, but thank you. I love how this game gives, like, the most basic of explanations to, like, everyday life, as if, like, people reading a visual novel like this doesn't know what these things would be.
This is how you riz people, chat.
True. I mean, she is pretty cute and all. You had a point. Though, of course, something in Sasayama's voice made Kano brace himself. She's got nothing on my Michan. Michan was Sasayama's wife. They'd gotten married just last month. They game tested it with lab-grown people. So true. Let me tell you, Kano, married life is the best. You gotta hurry up and give it a try for yourself. Look at his fucking face.
He's so happy.
This is Sasayama's favorite topic lately, and Kano is getting more and more fed up with it.
Sasayama, come on. Just knock it off, okay? The phrase has become a common refrain of his since the department partnered them.
Fine. Let's talk about your girlfriend then.
Huh? No? You can't be serious.
Sasayama leaned in close again. What's she like?
We're not having this conversation. Kano muttered, looking away.
Oh, come on. Sasayama set his hand on Kano's chest, still playing the homeless troublemaker. Show me your phone. Let me see your lock screen.
Huh?
Sasayama pawed for the phone. You've got a pic of your girl on your lock screen, yeah?
I do not. But
he did.
It was scary how on the mark Sasayama's instincts were. Hey, cut it out. We're in the middle of an investigation.
I am investigating. Sasayama chuckled as he plucked the phone from Kano's pocket. His face scrunched up with astonishment as he looked at the lock screen. The heck is this?
It's not...
Ain't this Masami Nagahana? She is a national star. Tends to play the heroine on national morning soap operas or in national historical dramas. Her songs have been a series of national hits, and she's even slated to host the year-end national singing competition program. Everything about her is national.
Kano realized he had to bite the bullet. No! That's my girlfriend. Her name's Rumi, and she's...
Sasayama cut him off. You're telling me this ain't Masami Nagahama, the famous actress, because this right here is Masami Nagahama.
Like I said...
You sly old dog, trying to make like you're dating Masami Nagahama.
I'm not. I mean, I guess Rumi does kind of look like her.
Sasayama let out a huff. For real? You really think I'm gonna fall for that?
There's nothing to fall for, I swear.
Sasayama scowled, unconvinced. All right then, why don't you marry her?
Kano stammered, but he had no answer. The truth is, he would have happily married her already, but there were obstacles that needed to be overcome. Okay, playtime's over. Let's focus on the job.
Sasayama handed back Kano's phone and turned his gaze back to Hitomi.
Kano let a quick, uneasy sigh. But his shoulders did feel looser. Maybe Sasayama had been trying to relieve a bit of the tension. Maybe he should be grateful.
Maybe he should be grateful. You're right. You're right, narration. Maybe Kano should be grateful.
Narrator popping off.
So true.
By now, several minutes had passed since the guy with the papers had gone away. He peered at Hitomi. The strain on her face was visible. In addition to the weight of the attaché case itself, the 5,000, 10,000 yen bills it held weighed close to 6 kilos. Her slender arms must have been getting tired.
Hey, Jared.
Hmm?
How much is 6 kilos in freedom numbers?
That is about... like 13 pounds.
Damn. 13 pounds of money.
Yeah.
Damn.
I wish I had 13 pounds of money.
I also wish I had 13 pounds of money. Like weight pounds, not like British pounds.
Also, fucked up that you like just assumed that I knew both the conversion rate and not just kilos.
It's funny. Also, you're the one with multiple monitors. If I looked it up, it would have been a whole ordeal.
Yeah, no,
Sorry, you were not specific enough to the genie. Oh, no!
Still, she refused to set the case down. She wasn't taking any chances with her sister's life.
You get 6-pound chocolate pies. I said 6 pounds of money. Is it the chocolate gold coins?
It was 13 pounds of money.
Oh, fuck, 13 pounds.
6 kilos. The kidnapping case had begun the day before, at around 7 p.m.
This is MPD Dispatch. The Shibuya precinct is reporting a missing person believed to be an abduction. An abduction, in Japanese law, the act of indirectly luring or deceiving someone into the control of a third party, is known as kidnapping. Using forcible threats or violence to achieve the same result is known as abduction. Subject is Maria Osawa, a 19-year-old student at Midoriyama Academy, last seen at the LL Diner near campus. A man was allegedly seen forcing her into a car nearby. All officers in the vicinity report to the scene at once. Did you know? Abduction is illegal. Did you know? Fucking die. That's basically how it feels to read every tip in the game. Kano and Sasayama had been working a burglary case in Jingumai's 5th district when they got the call. The two arrived at the LL Diner at 7:15 p.m. At roughly the same time, several other officers showed up to secure the area, blocking off entry to nearby roadways and monitoring the surrounding establishments. I, for one, am gonna walk away from this game a smarter man. I'm glad one of us will. Sasayama cleaned up. Damn, look at him. He's got that shit on. So I'm gonna take just like a small section. Jared is stepping away for a moment. Now I'm gonna crawl away dumber. So true. We probably won't go for too much longer. We'll probably get to another save point and then we'll be probably going to bed. Probably finishing like Kano's story, getting the first bad ending. Gotta traumatize your faves. So true. It's basically what I do with this game. I just show it to people and people are like, what the fuck? It's very silly. Ugh. Hee.
I'm back.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Hello,
Oh,
hi.
welcome back. Hi. Where'd you go? Oh,
To the dirt.
no, I see. I see.
You literally spotted LMAO.
I,
You know
I,
exactly where I was at.
I, I, I forgot. I forgot.
For glory.
I
Got you for
forgot.
war.
Hey, I forgot.
Oh, there. See, I'm not purple guy.
Is the victim's twin sister, Hitomi. Could you tell us about... Okay, Kano asked that.
Oh, okay. Could you tell us about when Maria was taken? Starting from the very beginning. Kano said, keeping his voice low.
My sister and I, we were supposed to go to a party together today. Hitomi was trembling, her voice hoarse. But I messed up the time. I showed up right at 7, an hour later than I was supposed to.
So, Maria had gone alone to the party, a mix of her locals and exchange students. Oh, that was the narrator, not Kano.
Yeah.
So Maria had gone alone to the party. Fuck. All you.
Okay, cool. Hitomi, arriving late, had showed up just in time to glance out through the restaurant window and see her sister getting shoved into a car. She described the vehicle as a blue station wagon of Japanese make. Why would something like this happen to her? Hitomi held back her tears, but she was shaking all over. I think that's Kano.
Did you get a look at the kidnapper?
Yes. It was a man. Middle-aged.
Okay, so just saying that's a middle-aged man right there. There's another eyewitness, Leland Palmer. He identified himself as a lecturer at Hitomi and Maria's school. I saw too. It's like Hitomi says. I heard Hitomi cry out, and so I went to the window to look. And Japanese was halting, as you hadn't been in the country very long.
And I think that maybe the kidnapper was working alone. Oh, shit, that was Leland. My bad.
And I think that maybe the kidnapper was working alone. Leland
Says-
explained that he'd seen the man shove right into the back seat.
Okay, but like this guy's
glamour
just an
face.
eyewitness. He's not.
It-
He's not.
Okay. You can't just say, there's a middle-aged man that's the suspect, then bring a middle-aged man into the frame.
But this is a white guy. This is a white guy.
Did she say it was a Japanese guy?
Fair. Fair, yeah.
Listen, it could have been Leland's twin, alright? Threeland.
Highland.
Highland.
If he had an accomplice, wouldn't they have been driving? Neither he told me nor Leland had gotten a look at the suspect's face. Kano was interviewing others who had been on the scene, looking for other potential witnesses, when his phone rang. It was Yoshio Kajiwara, one of the senior detectives. We set up a task force for the investigation. Get back to the station once you have a handle on the situation there.
Barely half an hour had passed between the time the kidnapping was reported and the time the task force began operation.
Task force! This is a 428 tip, so it's like actually important. Roughly 150 people are working on the case in the Shibuya Precinct's conference room. The main force at work is HQ's first special investigation unit. Additionally, other detective sections, a riot squad, and investigators from neighboring precincts have been assembled. When Kano and Sasayama got back to the precinct station, Kuze had already arrived from HQ. He informed them that a response team had been formed to investigate the victim's home. Ah, my bad. Forgot white guys can't be suspicious. Of course not. It's like privilege, man. Response team. In a case where someone has been abducted for ransom, it is often difficult to resolve the situation without cooperating with the victim's family. The family can also be a hindrance in making an arrest. To help guide the family's actions, a response team is assembled and stationed at the victim's home, led by an investigator with the proper training.
Gano could feel a peculiar tension in the air. Unfamiliar MPT detectives scurried to and fro around the Shibuya offices. He pulled one of them aside to get a quick update. An hour had now passed since the kidnapping.
I love the word scurried. Me too. It's a good word.
There had been one new development. The perpetrator had made a threatening call to the victim's home. He said the following.
Tomorrow, 10 a.m., by Hachiko in Shibuya. Have the sister had told me bring 50 million yen. If not, the girl's life is forfeit.
Forfeit? That's a funny word to say.
Fit for what?
Huh?
Is it fit for what?
Death.
What? No way.
Dude, I know.
No. It's no
Like-
way.
Like Scoob. I don't know about this one, Scoob.
Raggy.
Raggy. Raggy. Kaji.
Raggy divorces.
Rinigami. Rinigami.
Rinigami.
Row Raggy. Abduction. Kajiwara from the precinct was put on the response team, along with detectives from elsewhere who receive special training in abduction cases. Normally, a local precinct detective wouldn't have gone undercover in a victim's home. Kuze, however, had decided that having a knowledgeable local was crucial, and had sent Kajiwara along. The detectives disguised themselves as delivery people and movers to make their way inside without arousing suspicion, arriving there at 8:30. The response team had come prepared to run a trace if the kidnapper contacted the family a second time. By the way, gang, in case you didn't know, a trace is the act of pinpointing the source of an incoming phone call. The police are not allowed to do this independently without oversight. They must go through... Sorry, I just read chat. They must go through a formalized process that includes securing the cooperation of the phone company. In the past, conducting the trace itself would take time, but nowadays, acquiring the location can be practically instantaneous. But there were no further calls.
Yano checked his watch again. 20 minutes had now passed. It's the time designated for the ransom handoff. The kidnapper had yet to appear. Crap. You think we might have spooked him? He wondered aloud.
Hey, stay calm. Sasayama scanned the passing throng. He's just playing with us.
Why'd this guy even pick this place? Kano voiced the question he'd been asking himself ever since he'd heard the kidnapper's demands.
Sasayama shrugged. Figured he must want to blend in with the crowd, nab the money, and disappear before anyone knows he's there would be my guess.
In that case, why not pick Shinjuku or Ginza? The big crowd just didn't benefit the kidnapper, after all. It also allowed the police to use the sea of people to conceal their own operation.
Right now, there were 50... Oh, sorry, my bad. Go.
I was chewing on ice. Go.
Okay, cool. Right now, there were 50 detectives stationed within a 50-meter radius of where Hitomi stood. The kidnapper would be taking a major risk if his plan was to nab the ransom money and run. That's what bothered Kano. Any criminal with half a brain would know better than to do a handoff in front of Hachiko. You're overthinking things, pal, Sasayama grumbled.
No, I'm not. Kano reached into his pocket and pulled out his notepad. Yeah?
Yeah.
I have one of these too, but probably not for the same reason.
The kidnapper has 49% of a brain.
This was Kano's dick diary, which he always kept close at hand.
Sasayama rolled his eyes. That thing again? Cameron doesn't have a dick diary.
You want to share dick diary readings sometime?
Yeah, sure. It came free with your being alive. It came free with your being alive.
Oh my goodness. This game is so unserious, bro.
Dude, you understand why I like it so much, right?
Because the dick?
No, because of how unserious it is. We haven't even gotten to my favorite character.
Fair enough. Dick-dictum number 89. The more relevant something seems, the more relevant it's bound to be.
But the Dick Diary Plus subscription, actually.
It was a favorite saying of Kyuzo Tateno, an assistant inspector from the Shibuya precinct. Tatano was the kind of detective Kano aspired to be. For the current operation, he'd been placed in charge of Hitomi's personal safety. He was in position to defend her as soon as the ransom had been handed off. Ooh. Excuse me. Of course, Hitomi hadn't been informed of how much protection she was under. There was a risk that if she'd acted too secure, it might alert the kidnapper. I think Tatano had the right idea.
Sasayama snorted quietly. Maybe. I mean, he's a great detective, don't get me wrong. But do you know how many irrelevant things there are to consider?
Again, Kano ignored him. Didn't matter if nobody else understood. Kano had faith in Tatano, as both a detective and as an individual.
At least 2 protections. So true.
He had first witnessed Tatano's brilliance during a standoff at a financial company 3 years earlier. A man had shut himself in an office, splashing gasoline everywhere and threatening to set the place ablaze. While the others hesitated, Tatano unflinchingly doused himself with gasoline and strode into the building, where he managed to taunt the man to execute the scene. What?
Yeah.
You know what? That is exactly my face. The others had been awestruck by Tatano's actions. And Kano, who at the time had been content to be a run-of-the-mill policeman, had found it quite inspiring.
Why did he cover himself with gasoline?
Like,
regarding, kind of a power move. Basically, it's sort of like if you go down, we go down together, essentially. Turning what could have been a potential suicide into a murder-suicide, which would have fucked up, like, his sense of morals and a sense of, like, could I actually do this if someone else is going to get hurt in the meanwhile? Because it's assumed that he was by himself. The other way of doing it is to basically sort of, like, come at it from a sense of empathy rather than like using a position of power in order to talk someone down. Because if someone's in that state where they're, like, actually going to hurt themselves, it's crucial to basically, like, show them that you are truly on their side. So by dousing himself in gasoline, he basically showed this guy that he was on his side. At least that's how I take it from, like, the little bit that I've researched of, like, stuff like this. That's at least my interpretation of things. So, like, yeah, it's fucking wild and completely unserious because no person in their right mind would douse themselves in gasoline and walk into a place like that. But it makes sense. Mm-hmm. It's based off of, like, real stuff, though. Like, you see people, like, you know the scene from Detroit Become Human, like the first scene from Detroit Become Human where Connor's, like, talking the suicidal guy down to make sure that he doesn't kill the kid? Wait, gasoline is real? True. Dude, gasoline's not real. I hate to tell you this. It's not real. Anyway, back to the game. Back to video game. Still, you know, Sasayama murmured under his breath. As great a detective as Tatsuno is, it's not like anyone else in the world has ever heard of him.
I suppose not, kind of said. So?
Only time anyone ever hears a cop's name is if he's caught up in some scandal or killed in the line of duty. I mean, it doesn't really seem fair, does it?
It was a strange definition of unfair, really.
I mean, you've got celebrity chefs and celebrity hairdressers and stuff, so how come no celebrity gumshoes, you know? Because we don't live in fucking Sherlock Holmes world, dude.
Please, can you just focus on what we're doing here?
I love how Sasayama's just not taking this seriously in the slightest. He's just being a bitch. just being a bitch.
He's literally sitting there eating a fucking banana.
I mean, dude, look. If I could also just sit there and just eat a fucking banana, I would too. Oh my god, my mic. Hi, I'm back. I'm real. My mic just fell slightly. Smiles. Real Disco Elysium main character energy. What's the matter? Didn't sleep?
Not enough, I guess.
Did you eat?
Didn't have time. Between bringing in supplies for the base of operations, readying the team's vehicles, photocopying hundreds of documents, and various other tasks, Kano had barely slept the previous night and hadn't gotten a meal in either. Ooh, rough.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. A base of operations is usually set up in a large room at the precinct, such as an auditorium. MPD and precinct investigators assemble there, and communications equipment, investigation resources, and such are brought in. Because of the scale and scope of these activities, newspaper reporters can be liable to notice, and so in cases such as kidnapping where victims' personal safety is at stake, the flow of information is tightly controlled. Kano says, what have you?
Yeah. What have you been doing?
Sasayama puffed out his chest, saving up my energy for today.
So you were sleeping. I think that was my chuckle.
Yeah, it was your chuckle, but...
Oh, well.
There he is! Imagine if you could talk in different colored words. God, I fucking wish, dude.
I mean, if you create different voices for different colors, you could speak in colors, essentially.
Oh, you're so right.
Kuze's voice chirped suddenly through Kano's earpiece. A man in his 20s. Oh. A man in his 20s wearing a sleeveless red jacket. He's carrying a garbage bag. A young man had emerged from the crowd about 15 feet from where Hitomi was standing. He strode toward him, a sinister look on his face. He didn't match Hitomi's description, but Kano felt a jolt of nerves all the same. Maybe the kidnapper had hired some young street punk to snatch the ransom payment.
That our guy? What do you think, Kano? Sasayama whispered.
Yeah, I think he's got to be.
This was it.
This was...
Sorry. My bad. I'm so used to reading these by myself.
You're okay, bro. I swallowed the lump in my throat. He bent his knees, ready to act fast. Blood rushed to his leg muscles, banishing the stiffness that had begun to take hold. Could this be the culprit? Or perhaps... The young man tried to snatch the briefcase from Hitomi, but she clung to it with desperate strength. It was him.
I love this fucking image. Look at fucking Sasayama.
Two bitches saying exactly.
Two dumb bitches telling each other exactly. Dude, that's just us. Whoa.
That's true.
Whoa. Hey. What the hell? The young man cried out frantically and tried to dart away, but the officers closed in, forcing him bodily to the ground.
Target secured. Oh, jeez. I think we've got another suspect on the scene. He's taking the ransom.
Kuzu's hysterics made Kano spin around.
Sure enough, a foreign-looking man was sprinting away, attaché case in hand.
Oh, gee willikers. We really fucked up, Sasayama.
Gee willikers, pal. It seems like the culprit took the ransom. Hey, better luck next time, bud. The mob of detectives scrambled to pursue. Before Connor could react, most of them had run off, leaving him to look after the original suspect. What should I do with this guy, sir?
I'm sorry, this is like the gayest pose they could have put Kano in.
He's... Let a queen slay.
No, dude, I agree with you. I want him to fucking slay. I just think it's a little funny.
Listen, it's a little funny and extremely gay. And hey, Kano, what are you doing tonight?
Hey, Kano, like,
You might have some connection to the kidnapper. No, Kano, don't
oh,
pin me down in the
Kano.
street in front of the Hachiko statue.
In front of Hitomi.
Oh shit! He's making me look at the hose. I'm sorry.
Oh my fucking god. I'm on it. He's on it.
He's on it. He's on him.
So true. I think this guy's like 20. I know, no member.
He's got some fruit in him.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about Kano. I was talking about the other guy. Yes. Kano's like mid to late 20s, early 30s, I think.
Yeah, his girlfriend better watch out.
So true. Look. Oh, no, this is Kano.
Look, how many times do we have to go through this? Got the crap.
In the interrogation room, the young man, who gave his name as Achi Endo, steadfastly insisted on his innocence.
Why'd you try to steal that case?
I can take Achi if you want.
If I don't mind, I can.
Okay, then well. Do both. Do both. Yeah, go for it.
Like I said, it looked heavy, so I was just trying to help her out. It wasn't inconceivable that a young guy would want to help a pretty girl. But Hitomi had just been standing there, hardly in desperate need of assistance. She hadn't set the case down, so I figured there had to be something important inside. An entry from Kano's dick diary shot through his mind.
I can't take the fucking dick diary seriously.
Hold the fuck on. You can't have the words "when the tongue slips, grab it" in the dick diary. It.
Yeah, you can.
You know what?
Yeah, you can. It's in my dick diary.
Yeah, I bet it
is. Dude. You heard the dick diary. Grab the tongue. Grab the tongue. Yeah, dick dictums.
I'm writing this one down.
Dude, just take a screenshot. Just take a screenshot.
No,
I think he gotta be all confused with the police manual. No, he's writing his own police BL. Don't worry about it. Classic advice for a question.
25. When the tongue slips, grab it and yank out the truth. Classic advice for questioning. Something important, you say? Such as? How the heck would I know? Achi spat. He huffed and slumped back into his chair. This standard textbook back and forth had been going on for nearly an hour. Kano didn't mind. Chasing down criminals was all well and good, but questioning suspects is another key part of the job. Plenty of off-the-scene work went into cracking the case. Once again, Yadachi explained what he'd been doing, starting from the beginning.
I can't wait for the new tip of suck dick to get clues. Dude, that is just how detectives work. Why do you think every TV detective isn't straight? There's just an inherent eroticism in, like, looking into other people, especially other men, you know?
I've had to do the double fist gawk to get some answers before.
Uh-huh. the what?
Hmm? Oh, you wouldn't know? You don't know?
No?
The double-fisted gawk combo? Have you ever heard of the... Okay, hold on. I'm going to send you something.
I know it's a double-fisted duck. God damn it. I didn't hear you. Oh my fucking god. Yeah? Yeah? You good?
Yeah, I found it.
Mm-hmm. I will watch this while my Discord audio is not being streamed. Detective Gumshoe can get it, apparently. Dude, he's been getting it the whole time. He's like...
Yes, detective from, like, the Ace Attorney series?
Yeah, dude, he's been getting it the whole time.
Yeah, Dick can get the dick, alright?
Exactly. Dude, Dick gets dick down on the reg.
Like, he's a genuine himbo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true. When Kano finally... Oh.
Huh? Oh yeah, I completely forgot that. I was too busy thinking about Dick Diaries that I forgot we were reading a VN.
Is this gonna happen every time we play 428 Shibuya Scramble?
It very well may happen, and I apologize for...
No, that's fine. It's fine. Do you want to make this a series? Do you want to just, like, once a week we just sit down and read some more?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
When Kano finally emerged from the interrogation room for a short break, he learned there's been some progress on the case at the crime scene. What the police hadn't been able to determine yet, however, was whether or not Maria was safe. Fighting back his anxiety, Kano consulted his Dick Diary.
The way you said Dick Diaries made me think of the girl books that have the word diaries in it. The Dork Diaries? The Dork Diaries?
The Dick Diaries.
Jesus Christ.
Dig Dome, number 54. Haste makes waste. God. These are all just sex tips.
Dude, that's what visual novels are for, man. It's not for, like, fun stories. It's just for sex tips. Yeah. Why do you think so many of them are erogays?
You beat me there. I have no other comment. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right, dude.
Alright, I wouldn't go that far. But,
Excuse me?
I'll give you some points here. Yeah, you excused?
Oh my fucking god.
He felt his tension subside, remembering the right maxim always helped. It was like casting a magic spell.
Yeah, Dick is like a magic spell.
Kana turned to confront Hachi once more. You were there to act as a distraction, to mess up the investigation. Weren't you? Huh? Hachi looked a bit dumbfounded. What are you on about? Dick Delton, number 55. The truth hungers to be free. You hungry? Got some katsudon if you like. Oh my god. Dude, he's doing the classic police thing where it's like they give you like some McDonald's, like they get you to rat your homies out for a 10-piece.
Yeah. How many dick dictums are there? Like 89? There are a lot of them. You'll be seeing a lot more. Japanese katsudon. Japanese dish consisting of a bowl of white rice topped with breaded pork cutlet and egg. There are several variations, such as the sauce katsudon, such as sauce katsudon, where the egg is replaced with Worcestershire sauce, and miso katsudon, where the pork is stewed in miso. Not typically the sort of thing a policeman offers a suspect during an interrogation. This could be seen as baiting with food and is to be avoided. Oh, that katsudon looks fucking fantastic, dude. You know...
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Avoided by who? The cop or the suspect? Both. Mainly the suspect. I would do terrible, terrible things for a bowl of that fucking katsudon, dude. That looks delicious. Dude, the way that I would... True. Dude, the way that I would fold like a piece of paper. I would fold like a leaf in the wind.
If like, honestly, if someone like invited me to their place and they like cooked katsudon like this, I'd be like, you know what?
Yeah, no, agreed.
Yeah, like absolutely. Like fold like a fucking lawn chair.
Like, no, agreed.
I would do anything for you.
No, literally. Hachi devoured the bowl of katsudon with gusto. He looked like he hadn't eaten in a while.
Alright then. Spill it. What's this guy after? Hachi just shrugged. I don't know. Murmured, a thick slice of egg-laden pork between his teeth. How many accomplices do you have? Kano asked. But Hachi just shook his head as he inhaled his food. Resignedly, Kano flipped through his notebook once more. Let's see, number 115.
Number 115. Use the lights to your advantage. Sorry.
Oh, no. I'm just like, I should already know by now, right? I should just know by now. But like, it just bears repeating.
Is it still?
The effect isn't. Is it still what?
Did I disappoint you?
What?
Did it?
Read it
I'm just fucking with you.
Chills?
Yeah.
Nah, not one bit.
Based. Awesome.
Let's see. Number 115. Use the lights to your advantage. As the minutes ticked past, he found himself referring to his book again and again, trying a dozen different methods to tease out whatever his suspect might be hiding.
Dude.
That took a lot out of me, I'm gonna be honest.
Thank you, Nix. Your experience began to feel strangely surreal. Their two voices echoing hollowly in the interrogation room.
Eventually, Kano looked at the clock and realized the question had been going on for nearly 5 hours. He still hasn't made any headway. Me, whenever I clock in 5 hours at work and still haven't done shit.
God, me.
What was he supposed to do next? Tottenham would know. He sure didn't.
Dude,
Right,
you can stop
Blaze this
sucking the
time,
dick of.
okay? Dude, he's grapefruiting this guy. He's going like full on. Like absolute insane.
I wasn't expecting the sound effect.
I
I
don't know what else you're
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
Lune, I have perfect form, okay?
I know you do. Jared, my beloved, I'm aware.
Still, he was determined to do whatever he could whatever he could to keep the victim and her family safe. Gritting his teeth in frustration, he perused the dick diary like it was scripture.
I need to screenshot this.
Don't worry, I'll just go ahead and I already have it clipped.
Awesome.
Hold on, let me post it.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Got you.
Words to live by.
Trained for 1,000 years to make that noise. You want to be honest? It didn't take too long. Number 116. The monotonous questioning was clearly tiring Achi out. His eyelids drooped like they were beginning to get heavy.
And this is not an eroge? No, this isn't an eroge at all.
Number 117. Get them when they're tired. Kano's eyes gleamed. You're part of some criminal gang, huh? Achi's head slumped forward heavily.
Bro, it's me. He's just like me for real. Nodding off.
You falling asleep like mid-pull.
Every time, baby.
Nodding off was basically the same as nodding yes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kuze, I did it! The young guy we grabbed at the handout site, he finally confessed to the crime.
What?
What? What are you talking about? Kuze laughed in disbelief. We're just about to apprehend the mastermind here. Huh? Kano clutched his cell phone, dumbstruck. Oh, listen, why don't you, look, just wait there at HQ, okay? No, it can't be. Oh, that... After the kidnapping case wrapped up, Kano tendered his resignation. Guess I'm not cut out to be a detective after all, he thought to himself.
What did you think that image was?
A suicide note.
I mean, the first time I saw this, I also thought it was a suicide note. I'm gonna be so for real.
He's just like, I fucked up so bad at my job, I'm going to kill myself. Like,
I mean, to be fair, that's me at my job.
Yeah. He dropped the dick diary on his desk as he left the Shibuya precinct for the last time. No, not the dick diary.
No, not the dick diary.
Leave your gun and your badge, but not your dick diary.
So long, Shibuya. Kano wound up at a bad end. However, this does not mean that the choice he made for Kano was the wrong one. One of the other protagonists, Achi Endo, has an impact on Kano's fate here. You can avoid a bad end by making proper decisions in another character's story. For a detailed hint, check the tip by underlining the bad end title, press tab and then space. Kano had every reason to suspect Achiendo, but arresting him turned out to be a mistake. If Achi hadn't approached Hitomi, this wouldn't have happened. Try playing Achi's story up to 10:30 and make a choice that keeps him from going up to her. If you do that, Kano won't even have a chance to arrest him and things should play out differently.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to play a little bit more, or do you want to, like, save this for next time?
I can say this for next time.
Yeah, this is a good spot.
The ending was a good spot, yeah.
Yeah.
Look over at him.
I know, it's so funny.
She's so... Okay.
He's so... Let me just make sure. Yeah, I'm also really excited. I just want to load game, make sure that this is actually going to save properly. Yeah, okay, cool, we're good. Don't worry about that other one. Okay, cool. Oh! Oh, I'm EP. Oh!
It's almost midnight for you, so...
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it is. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go get Betty Buys. Oh,
What?
I'm Evie. It's bedtime.
I wish I could say the same, but
I know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you so much for joining me on stream, Jared. It was very fun. Good night, everybody. Yeah, hang on. Let me see who we can raid. So I want to start raiding people. Twitch.tv. If there's no one, I'm just gonna end the stream. I wanna send people somewhere though. There's not really anyone online. I don't really have anyone. Yeah. No one for you. Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. Damn. If y'all want to see some titties. The Shadow Realm is always fine. Yeah, the Shadow Realm's fine. Good night. Good night.